rather date someone loyal but broke, right? Loyal but broke, or rich but cheating?
I'm gonna take rich but cheating.
I
If
would
I'm
do
gonna
that.
cry, I'm gonna cry in Dubai.
There you go. I like
Hello?
that. I was gonna say that too. I mean, I would like loyal, but broke doesn't mix well in my spirit. So I would take rich but cheat. Because here's the reason: you could be with somebody you don't really care about.
Facts. And it happens more often than not.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You could be she could be going whoever she with, right? Long as my name is in the house, gotta have some property. We good. I don't care who you giving them old titties to.
You know what?
It is beknownst to me.
Look.
Shake them.
I gotta pay this electric bill. That's all I know. So I will take the cheater and pay my bill.
I know that's right.
Damn, I'm about to drink.
All right, next one.
I didn't start the
Is
shit
it
I'm already
okay to
out
go
drinking.
with your partner's? Is it okay to go through your partner's phone if your intuition tells you something is wrong?
Again, does he have money? Because if he got money, I don't give a damn.
Okay, so you'll go through his phone. If he's broke, you'll go through his phone. If he's rich, you're not gonna go through his phone.
No, I still want my bills paid.
If
No.
he's broke, does he have a phone?
Probably not, or I'm paying for it.
Listen, ain't nothing. Look, when a woman paying for your phone bill, you putting something down. That's all I'm
I'm a
saying.
sugar mama,
You
it's
putting
okay.
some. You a sugar mama.
Yeah, I'm a sugar mama.
I know that's right. I'm gonna get your number after this because times are hard, and that's all I'm saying. All right, next one. Would you rather your partner be boring and faithful?
Yeah,
Fun,
look,
but toxic?
I was definitely looking forward to Jamaica,
I'm
but
take B.
it's
You
all
take fun
good.
but toxic?
Usually
Absolutely.
situations like that, we like to
Toxic.
be able
You
to.
light skin with the short hair
Nah,
too. That's
everything budgeted
that's
and, you know,
definitely
this was just
toxic.
something-
But that's like
Just like Britney
professional
Spears.
toxic.
Helping a friend with, all right, let's
I love
work.
it.
Sounds
Yes.
cool.
I know that's
Be
right.
toxic.
And not to say we
I
still
would
might not do it, but nah, man. Tim,
honestly, all right.
I don't know.
Boring
I feel like
and
he could have
faithful,
called me.
It,
and I
it
don't know
sounds
what's going
good in
on.
the
Like, bro,
biblical
we got
sense.
too much shit.
It
to be
really
going on to
does.
really be worrying
But in
about
the
this shit.
bedroom
We got other
sense,
shit
it
we got-
is
we got building
a
right now.
ring. You know what I'm saying? When he gotta have the lights on. He don't even get naked. He put his thing through the little hole in the boxes.
cool.
It's just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm a Gemini. You gotta keep me stimulated.
I know that's right. I'm a Cancer. I like water. I like things to be wet. All right. So number 4, what's the biggest red flag someone ignored because the person was attractive? What's the biggest red flags you ignored because the person was attractive?
Thanks, Ellie.
Their shoes.
Their shoes. When a dude
gotta
got
be the
dusty
shoes.
shoes, how do you feel about that?
The shoes. It's gotta be the shoes.
The shoes.
Shoes,
You know what it
right.
is for me? With women, I don't like women with small ponytails. When a ponytail doesn't have enough girth or length to it, I am offended. How dare you try to? I can't even pull that thing if I want to.
I feel you on the girth thing,
You
but
see-
not the ponytail.
I know that's right. I know. You know, some are growers or showers. All right, we almost done. If your partner cheats once, but confesses immediately, do you forgive them?
I'm gonna get my leg back. So
Damn.
do you?
No, keep that.
Your daddy better
nah,
not be fine. That's all I got
keep that
to say.
poom private.
Nah.
Come on.
I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Oh, listen, Martin Luther King said something very important. He said a while ago, I was just hitting them girls. I was going to get right back. He told that to Coretta. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm at the age where I
Once
can
a
date
good
the
girl's
son and the
gone
dad.
bad,
It's
she's
on.
gone forever. I'm on Coretta.
I'm getting my leg.
You got to
back.
live
Ladies,
with the fact
get your
MLK
leg
did
back.
you wrong forever.
You
So,
better
man,
make that
okay.
song cry.
Listen, all right, last one. Is it a red flag if a man has too many female friends? Is it a red flag if a man has too many female friends?
No, because I have a lot of male friends, so we in this together.
That's a red flag for me. It is too many sharks swimming around this meat, this light-skinned meat over here. It's too many dinglings swimming around you. And you know how the shark fin comes around the water? That's the dinglings coming around the water, top of the water, and circling you.
Like
I
the
don't
kid
like
in the
that.
candy store.
I really don't. I don't enjoy that at all. But I will say this. Think about your dad, right? Every good daughter hopes and wishes. She may not say this, but I'll say it for all the daughters out there. Every good daughter wishes that her father had hoes back in the day. Everybody wishes that. Because it's how lame is it to be like your daddy ain't had nobody. He was just with one woman his whole life. No, your mama ain't had to fight no girl because daddy was looking good in a suit. I'm just saying, like, how is it you go through the 70s and the 80s not smelling good? Nobody tried to holler at your daddy. That is not impressive. I want my daughter to know proudly that years when I'm gone, that her daddy had hoes.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
I ain't say I did nothing with him. I'm just said he had them.
To each their own.
There we go. What up, y'all? What up? What up? Welcome to Hump Day Romance. I am your host, Top Rope Zeus. I am the one, not the two. Now I do understand how that may sound, but one time for the one time, give me a two up and a two down. Welcome to the live, everyone. First and foremost, as you see, we have a light-skinned visitor that is popping up on the right side of the screen. That is correct. I'm gonna make her screen bigger so y'all can see that big smile, that big, beautiful energy, and that nice big old forehead, Rihanna style. Let's do it.
It is shining.
That's right.
It is
Boom. There we go.
foreheading.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Hi.
First and foremost, let me see y'all in the comment section. What up, Ruth? Natasha, what's happening? Um, yo, welcome to the chat, y'all. So please let me introduce our guests. I'm still working on when my guests come, then I can just leave them kind of like in the what you getting cute for? We about to go on prom? What's happening?
I mean, we live and shit.
You giving all the light skin energy that anybody needs. Like where all the oil is in the world, you have all the light skin energy, and where it's I love
I
that for
came
you.
here to give that. I came here to give that.
I need your light skin energy, Kim. It has just been a journey this year already, but it's exciting. But boy, can it make a nigga tired a little?
Uh,
Um,
yeah, it can.
you
Being
know,
light skinned is exhausting.
absolutely, absolutely. So first and foremost, everybody, this person that you're seeing on the right side of the screen is somebody that you're going to see for a very long time on your entertainment screen. She's a talented comedian. She's a very talented actress. She hails from Virginia. I don't know what part. She might not even hail from there, but I know her ass definitely lives here. Okay,
I
so uh, I met this woman in the midst of her craft when she was actually performing on a friend of ours show, Mrs. Quincy Carr. Shout out to Miss Quincy. Um, hey, Quincy, go get.
He
I'm gonna
probably
send this to
texting you
Quincy.
right now, like, "Hey, that's a typo. Like that, you my name wrong. You done fucked up
I
the
know, right?
flyer."
I know, right? But she's just a very talented comedian, and y'all know I've been doing content creation for about 13 years now, and one of my dreams, or at least just definitely, yeah, I could say one of my dreams has been to be able to bring Hollywood to where I'm from and to be able to create really valuable, dope work right here from the 757. So connecting with other creators like her, other artists, people that I can learn from, people that I can grow from, and then also be able to teach different things of what I know. She's the one. And she's also the one that you guys have been enjoying. She is the actress in our new Stay in Your Lane insurance. I don't even know what to call it. Coochie edition. I don't know. I just know the word coochie is coming back with a vengeance.
Coochie delinquency.
Yeah. When I wrote that, I just felt like it had a twang to it. I was like, ooh, people gonna feel this. And they loved you. Our video has been doing crazy. Have you like noticed what it's doing?
I
Like
have.
it's been doing great
I
numbers.
have. I still get notifications from the collab
You do?
almost every day. Yeah.
Ruth, what
Yeah.
up? Ruth said light skin in the building. Ruth, you are a part of the
Hey.
light skin community. No shade to anybody. That's we accept all shades. Okay. I know
Absolutely.
me. I didn't just have light skinned girlfriends. I love me some chocolate. I'm of all melanations. You see what I'm saying? I don't discriminate.
I'm gonna say this. Now I don't
Oh shit.
discriminate, but I'm
That
not about
much.
to be with no nigga that want to be in the bathroom longer than me. You see, I keep it simple. It's a little lip gloss. You know what I mean? I don't need to be fighting for the space in the bathroom, or he be sneaking to use my products and shit.
Well, I'm bald, so we ain't about to fight over no hair products. That's one thing. Two, you probably wouldn't like me then because I love a good shower. Like I can be as a cancer, I love water, so I can be in the shower for a minute, minding my own goddamn business, just washing the world's dirt and hate off my back and off my balls, and
As
minding my
you should.
business.
No, hate should not dwell on balls or backs. Absolutely. As you should be in the shower long. But I'm talking about the, if he got to use like all my masks and shit, like.
Damn, a nigga can't have good skin fucking with you.
He can on his own time.
This nigga skin looking
with
better
his
than
own
mine, nigga.
shit.
I don't like.
Right, I don't want to be in competition with this nigga.
So would you say, this is a theory I have. I personally believe that the best marriages and relationships happen when you don't live together all the time.
I think that I am inclined to agree with that.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. My ideas when I was in my 20s about marriage and a relationship and what that looked like is vastly different now in my 30s, where I'm like, no, ill. Like, I remember when I was in 20s, like, oh yeah, boo, we can get a 1-bedroom apartment, maybe a 2, and we straight. Look, 1 bedroom, right? 1 bathroom, and we straight. I did that in real life. It sounds way better on paper than in application. Because when y'all both gotta handle y'all business in the bathroom, it get real unsexy when you get a whiff of your partner's ass. It gets real unsexy very quick, Kim. I am not bullshitting. You could want to tear your woman up in lingerie and everything, but she can't get in lingerie after we know she just killed the bathroom. I can't get that idea out my head now. I need
so
you to
you're
like
not
air
one
out
of those people that believes that you're not really in love unless you can be in there while your partner is using, like, shitting. There's people out there that say that.
Yeah, I know. And them people, God not gonna let it happen because it's nasty. I don't understand that. I really don't.
Way.
Chat group, do y'all agree with that? Let me know who we got up in here. Are y'all one of them people who think like you should be able to talk to your person while they're in the bathroom, like they can come in while you on the toilet, or are you like, hey, privacy, don't come up in here? Because that's the way I am. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even like you to talk to me through the door if I gotta handle my business. Don't talk to me because I'm concentrating, and I don't want to talk to you either.
Don't even make me feel like you close to the door.
I'm gonna be honest. If it's a fire in the house, you should text me because I don't want to hear you tell me while I'm doing. I'm kind of concentrate, and if it is a fire, I would like to go out with a clean ass. So I gotta
let me focus on the issue at hand. Exactly. Peacefully.
Please do. That part.
Insane.
So I personally believe, like, in relationships, I think that for me, having my own space and then having a person that has their own house and then we're able to go back and forth when we want to is a great thing. The only way that I would really consider living with somebody is if the house is big enough to where we have our own spaces. Like, hey, the garage is me. The garage is me. I'll set that motherfucker the way I need to, where I can do my work. It's a refrigerator. It's a bathroom. I don't have to leave here unless Hiroshima, they clearing out the city, right? But you can still get to me if emergencies are needed. And she can have the bedroom. But some people like to really be on top of their person. And I think a lot of times in relationships, people be arguing over survival things or like, a lot of money stuff too. But just when you're on top of each other. Yeah, I remember back in the day, me and my girlfriend used to argue over silly shit now. I'm thinking like hair on the sink, right? Stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. No, I mean, that is annoying. I get it. Hair on the sink, right? But it's like, it's not, she only don't like hair on the sink that's short hair. She's real discriminatory with the hair. See, it's okay to have her long ass curly shit all over the place. That's fine, because that's not.
So, but nothing that could be confused with butt hair.
I have never seen real life butt hair up close. I'm gonna be very honest with you because I'm too. I was always felt like my mouth was too nice to have to eat ass or to do any of those type of shenanigans. Okay, I just did not have to perform those type of acts in order to get by in life, and thankfully so. For those that needed to, olore. But I don't know what ass hair looks like. I don't want to. Me personally, I do appreciate it when a woman has some a good fur burger though, like a low, like Caesar. I grew up in the 80s. You know, I was
Oh,
born in
Little
the
Caesar,
80s, early
deep
90s. So
wave.
I saw my first deep waves because you're supposed to have a certain amount of hair down there to protect yourself from, you know, infections and things like that. But now women have gotten obsessed with just having ball nookies,
How
ball
do you
poom
feel
poom,
about
that
that?
moose.
How do you feel that there's men, like grown ass men out there that like maybe some toes about to get stepped on. I don't know who's in the chat. I don't know how they like their cat, but I'm
Oh,
just saying.
let
How do
me
you?
show it on the screen. Let me show it on the screen. Let's see if we can get this going. Okay, there we go. All right. So chat, we can see what the comments are saying. So first off, let's pop in with Kimmy Kim, because we'll get the rap in here, and we got to make sure the chat feels heard. So we are live streaming on YouTube and Facebook right now, y'all. Woo! All that fly shit.
Woo!
That's right. That's right. So let's see what we got in the building. So Ruth Guzman. Ruth says, I love chocolate too. Well, listen, baby, come get a scoop. Okay, we got you. Shug BZ said, I thought she looked familiar. Yes, this is Kim
Yes,
from the Stay
hi.
in Your Lane Insurance. And I really want to work with Kim more. Thinking of how I can really bring her into the Stay in Your Lane universe. Because this is like how they started back in the day, right? When Eddie Murphy and Keenan Ivory Wayans and Robert Townsend and Kim Wayans, everybody was just putting themselves together and just putting something together that they thought was really good work, and hoping and praying that it leads to other things, and then hopefully we're in positions to pull each other up. Kim is gonna go off and be famous and be like, hey, when she thinks about doing something video wise or movie wise or documentary or whatever, she's like, yo, I'm a rock with Zeus, because we already
I
got
always
that.
rock
So
with you. You're so dope in
you know what I
real
mean?
life.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Please let them know because they think I be bullshitting.
No,
But
no,
yeah,
no, no. He's dope in real life. He's dope in real life. I told him yesterday.
she
Sometimes you got to
did.
give people their flowers, while they can hear you. And definitely, you are one of the most genuine, most valuable connections that I have made in this creative journey. And I appreciate you. I do.
Man, I appreciate that, Kim. I like your light skinnedness. And I didn't tell her to say that, y'all. Kim is real. Kim is so playful on set, and that's the type of energy you need because she was just ready to come play. That's the best energy, man. It's the best energy because writing things is very stressful. It really is.
It is.
But I'm excited to bring y'all some new Stay in Your Lane insurances, new situations, and I'm pretty sure people like Kim I bring on because I know they're also great writers. When they're comedians, they're used to writing their own material, so they're able to come on as writers, help punch up a scene that may be basic, where I'm just giving you the bones of it, and you really need to bring your own personality and ideas to it. That's the type of shit that we should be doing straight up and down, So, Kimmy Kim, what up, boo? She said, we already have a pink tax, please. Get your own products. Pink tax. Is that like hair products?
What's pink
Pink
tax?
tax. She said, we already have a pink tax. I don't know. Pink tax. When I think pink tax, I think poom poom tax. Because I think pink. I don't know. The pink taco. I never heard
I'm
somebody
trying
say
to.
the pink taco, but it sounds pretty good.
That sounds
Tell us what you
disgusting,
mean, Kimmy
actually. But
Kim.
there's niggas out
The
there
pink
that'll eat a
taco?
pink taco.
I mean, if it ain't pink on the inside, then it ain't healthy, right? Like that ain't fresh. That ain't fresh trout.
Wait. I was distracted by Chinese food. What did you say?
What he said? He said, "Oh yeah, who you talking to?" What you say?
I got fried rice. I got fried
Nah, I
rice.
was
It took
saying
15 minutes.
you got fried rice.
Yes, it took
They used to
15
put egg
minutes.
in the fried rice. They don't even do that no more. You got to ask for that, man. That shit crazy. Kimmy Kim,
Everything's
what did you mean by pink tax? Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I have a dirty mind. I cleaned it up from time to time. It's organized, but it can get dirty from time. So pink tax to me, I thought pink taco. Pink taco, apparently Kim does not approve. of this pink taco. She said it does not sound appealing, but I'm saying that fresh salmon is pretty pink, right? If it's not pink on the inside of that taco, should you be worried? Should it look Cajun? I don't think it should look Cajun.
I don't think it should look Cajun. But there are spicy tacos out there because the
spicy. Ooh.
You know,
yeah, that sounds like a burning taco.
Exactly.
Eileen, have you ever had a taco that will burn you? Yeah, you ever had a taco that was spicy? A pink taco that was spicy? He said the taco wasn't pink, but goddamn, it was spicy.
But then,
yeah, absolutely. Let's see what we got talking in here, man. Let's talk to my people. So Kimmy Kim says, nope, keep that to yourself. I have to be on a whole nother floor. Don't even text me. Oh, so she's referencing when we was talking about having our own bathroom.
Oh,
and talking to me while you're doing it. Yeah, I'm with you, Kim. I'm with you, Kimmy Kim. I don't like that. I think what happens is when people live together, right? Or when people are on top of each other too much, they don't have their own space. Yo, it kills all the sexiness in the relationship. Okay? Don't you understand that, Kim, hypothetically, right? You and I, we're in a relationship. I think you sexy because in my mind, you don't shit or burp or do nothing. You look fine when I see you, and when you go into that room, you stay that way. That is my ignorance that I would like to be immersed in. Okay? That's what I would like to be immersed in. I want to see you smelling nice, all of that. When girls like, I should be able to be myself. Are you trying to say dirty and funky is yourself? Or are you saying that you don't want me to see you at your best? Because yourself is who I met as this nice, well-groomed person. So I just like, I think that when you see your nigga with stains in his drawers, that don't really make you want to like give him no head.
No.
You see what I'm
as
saying?
a matter of fact, you shouldn't have no stains in your drawers.
Absolutely.
And think you gonna stay in somebody's relationship because nigga, you know and your stains can go. That is crazy work as a grown man.
It's crazy work. It's crazy work. But guess what? Women will still do their laundry. You seen Debo on Friday. Felicia was still rocking with him.
Something. Nah. See, now, if you didn't have like a medical emergency and there's like that type of reason for that fucking stain to be there, I'm not doing your laundry and I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore. I can't. That's what I feel.
So it just has to be a good reason.
I mean, like emergencies could happen. You know what I mean? But why are they in the laundry? Throw that shit away. What the fuck? Like now I'm questioning your mindset. Why would you want to wash those?
So what if y'all was in a situation and y'all got robbed and you know the gun they had the gun on him and
am I shitty?
Afterwards,
why the fuck is he shitty? You know.
So basically, you got it's so basically how far he can go is how low you. So he got to be where you at. What I'm saying. Yeah.
That there's no reason. That doesn't. I mean, that's not the kind of opposites I need to. No.
He said, nigga, the gun was on me. He said, nigga, the gun was on me. Nigga, what the hell you had the shit for? The gun was on me.
No.
Course your ass telling the gun ain't on you, goddammit. She said, nah, nigga, you shit on yourself with a gun on you.
For a gun?
Listen,
now,
think about this.
If it was like a bag of cockroaches
he has to
or
still
something.
Be a thug. You said what?
If it was like a bag of bugs or some shit like that, some wasps or like some water bugs or some shit like that, I could have a little grace. But nah.
Not for a bullet.
No. Not for.
Yeah, that's not backwards at all.
You shouldn't shit yourself. Like niggas get robbed every day. You never see them on the news.
Niggas get robbed every day, B. You never see them on the news shitty.
You never see them on the news shitty.
Hey, y'all heard it. Listen, if you messing with Kim, there's no reason to shit yourself if a gun is on you and you think you about to die. But if some wasp come in the room, you good.
I can make an exception.
That makes a lot of sense. Copy that. Ruth Guzman. Ruth says, we do not need to be that close. Give me a minute. I know that's right. She said the kitchen is my place. So that's like her spot in the house is the kitchen. She said we can be Lego at times, but not all the time. Lego.
Not all the time. And that's
I don't
hard
think
to find
anybody
that
wants to
balance.
be. Yeah.
It's hard to find that balance because, like me, I'm a person. I get in different moods. Like I might not even want to talk to you that day. I might be good
You right.
texting you and letting you know that I'm good, and seeing how you are or whatever. But as far as other than necessary convo, I might want to be in my own zone all day, and I don't like the explaining shit or niggas that are not secure enough to handle. Leave me the fuck alone. You
Exactly.
know what I
Listen,
mean?
niggas need to understand. Absolutely, niggas need to understand that when you need your time to yourself, you are politely explaining to him that that is his time to be with your sister wife. Go on. This is y'all time to enjoy
Whatever
yourself
he
because
gonna
I don't
go
want to be
do.
bothered with you, nigga. I don't want to be bothered with you. So whatever you need, somebody, that's not my concern. Now
Whatever
I'm
he
gonna be
gonna go
ready in
do.
about 2-3 days. Let her know it'll be my time, and everybody good. I get you, Kim.
Now,
Kim, you make a lot of sense. I'm with you. Kim for
see,
president.
but I didn't. Yes, please, complete with a felony. I would fit right in, and I would do a great job.
Yep.
I would do a wonderful job. I really would.
I think you would.
I really would.
I think you would. Absolutely. They say, listen, the Fur Burger, they said they want a low Caesar and they want that poom poom lined up. That's what Ruth said.
Wait.
So
So,
Ruth got
so do the poom pooms get Beijing too?
Yo, that'd be crazy if a poom poom had like a little Beijing mustache. That'd be crazy.
Right. Can you tell a barber can you take your pussy to the barber and say you want that Steve Harvey?
I'll be honest with you. A Steve Harvey thing down there would probably look like a chocolate Cheeto, the puff one, like Cleveland Brown from Family Guy. His mustache on a coochie, right? On a vajungle gym.
How did we even get here?
Yeah, on a vajungle gym, right? Because I feel like I've seen. Have you ever seen a guy like wax himself completely down there? Are you into guys having hair or wax? Like, what is your preference for your man?
I'm okay if you are just like well kept and clean. You don't have to be bald. I think that's if it was supposed to be bald, it would stay bald. That's just my personal feeling. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I have seen guys that do that. I think they think it makes it look bigger.
Oh no, it definitely adds a few inches around the tree. That's just science. You know what I mean? That's just science. But you ain't gotta have I mean, some feel like they gotta be 13 years old down there, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But you cool, you don't matter. Let me ask the chat. Because you cool, long as it's what's your perfect combination?
What do you mean?
Too long? Like have you ever got ready, to be sexual with a dude and you like, yo, your pubic hair down there slim. Like I can't even see the dingaling. Like it's buried in a Vietnam forest of public hairs.
You know that you see it like a blind person first before you see it with your eyes. So if it feels like nappy,
you see it like a blind person.
You touch it and get a visual.
You got to Ray Charles that thing.
You know what I mean? If it's like, if I can feel that all way up here and way over here, and my fingernails getting stuck in it and shit, it ain't gonna go no further.
If you combing it with your nails.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. No combage. Ruth Shug said Fur Burger killed me with a Fur Burger. Fur burgers are real. I remember my very first Fur Burger. I ain't gonna lie, the texture was rough. Lord, the texture was rough. The bun on the Fur Burger was very rough, Kim. I am not even gonna hold you. I was like, this is brittle. That's not what it
did you
like
finish the meal? Is the question. Like, did you finish the meal?
No, I did not. I nibbled and then I ran. I did. I nibbled and then I ran. I grabbed a quick snack and I was out. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a child. Not a child, but I'm saying like I was a teenager. I didn't know what I was doing. And then two, I had to hurry up and run out of there before my mother catch me in the act. I had to be out because the warden was
not to run out. That's insane.
The warden was looking for me. So I had to get up out of there. But I just remember that fur burger was quite brittle. The hair of it, I was like, this is kind of rough.
The
She kind of
hair
rough
of
with
it
it a
is
little
the
bit. She
thing.
don't, yeah, like she ain't. It just didn't
So
seem
she
like a
never like
just for me.
conditioned
Remember
it
that?
or put any type of moisturizer or
No moisture,
anything.
no
Nothing.
softness in that mother. Nah, that thing was rough. It felt like Nigerian hair. I was like,
Mm,
nigga, I'm eating pussy in the Lion King right now. What is happening? That shit
that
was
is
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
crazy. I wouldn't have nibbled. I wouldn't even have nibbled.
Well, here's the thing. You got to understand back then when you were a young man trying to explore the forbidden pink taco, you really can't be that picky, especially when you have a mother that is overprotective and she is on your ass. And nigga, you got to get what you can, might not get what you can get, but it
But
was
get it when you
acceptable.
can get it, and do it
Yeah,
when
when
you
a
can
good
do it.
opportunity,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
because I may
yeah.
never see this opportunity for another 2 years. I don't know.
So, how long? So was that your first experience doing that with that
Yeah, it
type of?
was.
So I'm surprised that that didn't like deter you or like be like fuck this, I'll play the game. Like this shit is overrated like a motherfucker. What
I mean,
what did it put in your
right.
mind, that experience?
I was just hyped that I had been somewhere that I ain't never been. I was just hyped. I was like, boy, I left out of shit.
That's
Nick, I was
crazy
in that.
work.
I didn't know what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing at all. But the point of the matter is, I was excited to be in some nookie, to be in some nonsense. I was a young man and I was mannish. Okay, but it wasn't my fault.
You
It
were
was my
managed.
grandfather. I was mannish.
It's in the
But
bloodline.
right, but I didn't go like on a coochie eating spree or tour after that. Like I didn't go on a worldwide tour. I had just sampled the forbidden fruit, and then I just said, okay, I'll savor the flavor. And when I
Mhm.
come back a little bit later, so I chilled on it, and then later on, a year later, then I lost my virginity,
Okay.
and that was
Okay.
exciting. Yeah, that was different work. So yeah, different work, man. Let's see what we got in the comment. Yo, I love our conversations. How did we get here? Please don't show up with a bald dingaling. Come on, Ruth. Come on, Ruth. Please don't show up
Right.
with a bald dingaling. First off, I
Nobody
appreciate the way you
wants to
spelled
ride
dingaling.
Moses' staff. Like that's insane. Like be
Everybody
so
wants
for
to
real.
ride Moses' staff. Shit.
No,
But
nobody wants to ride
shit.
Moses' staff. Like be for real. A
Shit,
bald
man.
dick is
All
insane.
man, you know how many women out here wish they could find a dick, a safe dick enough to sit on that doesn't have a CPAP machine to it or doesn't have to take pills to get up. They'd be excited. You know how many women are getting hit with lazy D, LD, lazy D.
I shouldn't even be having a conversation about these dicks because I'm not getting any, and by choice, and and
You got to
that's
let them
cool.
know
It's been
by
about
choice.
3 years for me. Yeah, by choice. By choice. I'm pretty sure someone would dick me down if I let them. Someone.
See, here's the thing about that, right? There's always going to be homeless people that can dick or give us some pussy, right? So when people say that,
It's
I'm just like,
overrated. It's so overrated.
technically, you can buy from any shelf in the liquor store, technically, but you only get props if you start from a certain shelf. That's all I'm saying. I think dating
It's
is the same
true.
way. When people be like, oh, nigga, I can find a girl out here to have sex with. Yeah, but what's her quality? What's her
Correct.
caliber?
And those
Same
are the
thing with
things that
men.
you start paying attention to later. Niggas be real mad when you tell them that you're that you're abstinent. You know what I mean? They be like, well, you trying to act like you a virgin or something? No, nigga, I'm just smarter. You ain't making the cut. Fuck out of here. I'm smarter.
So when you say smarter, right? What hit me the game? What's smart about keeping your vagina to yourself or your abstinence? Let's just say abstinence, right? What's smarter about that after the world has already sampled your milkshake? Not the
Let's
world,
slow
but you.
down. Yes, because it
Not
hasn't
the
been the
world. I
world.
mean, like he was in the
Hasn't
world. He
been
was
the
on another
world.
planet. Not hasn't been the world. Not at all.
It hasn't been the world.
McDonald's has
Just a
served
couple
millions,
niggas
not
in
you.
it.
Just a couple
You know,
niggas.
just a couple niggas in it. So I
Yeah.
think I'll say that I think that it would depend on the individual. I think people have different reasons for doing, you know, whatever decision
Right.
that they come to. They have different reasons. For me, I needed to have a very clear, very focused, very like laser focused attention to getting better in areas that I really didn't know that I had to get better in. You know what I mean?
And a
And
guy knocking out your bottom distracts you from that.
yeah, it does, because I don't just go out here and fuck people. If I'm fucking you, like we're I don't do casual sex. So if I'm
Mm-hmm.
having sex with someone, I'm in a relationship with them. You know what I mean? So it's just like emotions can get involved, and yes, when emotions get involved, and or when someone starts wanting things to be more clingy than you want them to be, a lot of things happen. You know, it can cause a whole bunch of shit. You're arguing and shit. I don't know. I just it's something that I want to go without. It's something that, you know, if it pops up again later, I'm willing to do it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not against it forever, but for right now, I'm really trying to just pour everything that I have into my creativity, my family, the things that actually matter, the things that matter, and that shit is just so overrated to me. You know,
I can
what
dig it. Yeah.
beyond fucking? What can we talk about? Can you spell, nigga? Like, you know what I mean? What's your relationship like with your fucking people? Like, you know what I mean? Do you have good family ties? Do you have lifelong friend relationships? You know what I mean? Just shit that I
You
don't
think
know.
about you want real companionship. Is
Right.
that what you're describing?
On top of, you know, the fucking versus just let's get the fucking out the way, and then what is there left to really build, or, you know, I don't know. Like, it just gets in the way of a lot of shit, I feel like.
Right.
At different stages in people's lives. And I'm also not the kind of person that goes out here and tries to get in a relationship if I'm not in a position, if I feel like I'm not in a position to have anything to bring to the table to match what this nigga bringing to the table. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I'd rather just
yeah.
stay dolo, and that I'm not just gonna be out here fucking. So all of that just kind of plays a part, and I just shave my legs for me now, and I, you know,
Just shave them for you. You should take
I
pictures of
just
them
shave for
legs,
me.
and then just take pictures of them, and then when you start dating niggas, you'll have like a nice catalog to send niggas. You like these
Mhm.
motherfuckers fresh off the.
Mhm. Mhm.
Let's see. Kimmy Kim says, so these are probably some old ones. We've been talking about a lot of stuff. Kimmy Kim says tampons, razors, shaving cream, stuff for girls costs more because it's for women. Okay, okay. Haha,
It
things
does.
women pay for that men don't. You're right. I don't pay. Well, I do pay for a razor because I'm bald. I don't pay for shaving cream because I just use water. I don't pay for tampons because ain't nothing coming up inside of me. I'm good. Um, and yeah, I do agree. Y'all have a lot more products. But I will say this: oftentimes women pick the shit that they think they need. If you feel like you need hair down your back, then you're gonna buy weave instead of just work with what God gave you and make that beautiful, and whatever that is. Um, Not every woman needs to buy a bunch of makeup, but if she
Why do
feels
you
like she needs
think?
to buy a bunch of makeup,
Why do you think? Why do you think that some women do that? Do you think that there's an unrealistic demand from men and from society that women should look a certain way or be a certain way, or, you know? Do you think that still exists?
only yeah, I think that still exists, but only in one condition. But I do think it exists, but only in one narrative. The You give a fuck about what other people think. I think
Correct.
that is the only way that you submit yourself to the prison of what other people think. Because I've seen women do their own thing against the basically I call it 90s fine, right? Where their body is real, their hair is real, or if they do touch it up or whatever, it's not to the extreme where it's like, we can tell that ain't your goddamn hair. But if that's what you want to have it as, that's fine, right? makeup to where it's like it highlights and accentuates, but it doesn't cover and cake on and make you look like an entirely different person, right?
Right.
So I think that there are guys that like that, right? Cool. That's them, right? But usually it's the guys like myself will be like, yo, I'd rather just find a woman whose face I like regular. So if she does have makeup on, it's a plus. But a lot of women look terrible without makeup. They look terrible without makeup, not because they have ugly faces, but because they're trying to cover up something on the outside that they should be working out on the inside. Better diets,
Correct.
you know what I'm saying? Changing your
Correct.
foods, doing those type of things, I think make a really big difference. What do you think?
I think they do. I think they definitely make a big difference. You can definitely tell when someone is taking care of themselves internally. It has a way of showing, on the outside. But I also think that there's some women that do these things because, you know, doing makeup is an art, just like
It
doing
is
what
an art.
beauty is an
Yeah.
art. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
to be
Mm-hmm.
able to take someone and transform them, because let's be real, a lot of us have been through phases of our lives where we haven't felt, I think men and women, have been through at least one phase in our life where we haven't felt the greatest about ourselves, you know what I mean? Or could point out one or two things that we would change about ourselves if we could, because we think it would make us look better or feel better or, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
For the MUAs, they're out there to be able to take someone's face and transform it into something that they're proud of. I don't hate when women, wear makeup. I think that it looks amazing, some of the things that I see. Now, some of it just they fucking know better and they ain't got no fucking friends because they should have never left the house like that. But for the most part, when you see somebody made up and their face is deep to the gods, you know what I mean? It's artwork on their face, and you know, I'm for it if that's it. I don't think that you should take it off and be in a I don't think that I should go out with makeup as a dark skinned woman and you think that you met a dark skinned woman and now my half of my dark skinned face is on the pillow and now you see that I'm light skinned. Like that's deceitful. But,
Mm-hmm.
just to be having it on and have it. Do it.
What
Do
y'all
it.
think about this, chat? What y'all think about this? My thing is this: a lot of women compliment other women that wear makeup because you don't got to go home with her, and then when she wipe all that off, then you see what lies behind the mask. So I think it's real easy when I'm popping in on somebody's kids and be like, "Yeah, you got great kids," because I get to go home. You stay with your kids the whole goddamn time, and you see what it is. I agree with you. I think a lot of women do fall. They be feeling pressured, right? About society and pressure and things like that. But I'll be real with you. At this point in my age, a woman that the woman that cares too much about what other people think,
Correct.
to me, is a turnoff, because I
Correct.
don't because that means you're not a leader, you're a follower. That also means that the noise of the internet will bother you so much that you can't control and block it out.
Yep.
Anybody got time for that, love? Anybody got
No.
time for that? Because then I'll spend the rest of
No.
our days trying to convince you that I think you're fine and trying to reassure you, and you spend the rest
And
of your
that's
days
not your job.
on your
Yeah.
timeline. It's not my job.
Yeah.
It's not my job.
Yeah, it's
But I
not your
do
job.
love bigging I do love bigging when I have a girlfriend, a woman, a partner, I love bigging her up. I'm a real big proponent. I'm gonna gas my joint up, not lie to her and play into her delusions. Let me be
Correct.
real clear about that.
There's a difference.
But I'm not gonna play into your
Yes.
delusions. But I am gonna let you know when I see you, when you're doing your effort, even if you're along the journey. I think that's important because I should be your number one supporter, right?
Yeah.
For one, it makes you trust me more as your partner. For two, it brings and builds our connection of our relationship, right? And then three, it makes it wetter. So I can just slide on in there. I don't gotta wait too much. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm
Not
about.
Superman, you in it.
Let's see. YouTube Suge BZ says, not to sound like I'm writing, but I've always thought you'd be on network TV, especially after I saw you made it on Geico commercial. Oh, I appreciate that, big dog. Keep us laughing and bring back the drill sergeant of 304. Oh yeah, you
Listen,
talking about
sir, you
proposed
can give a
okay.
man a compliment without being a dick rider. It's okay, man. You can tell each other they doing their thing. It's okay. It's okay.
Tell us, you come on, guys. You can be
Come on.
masculine and still love each
Yeah.
other.
Do
Come
it.
on,
Do
guys.
it.
Pure. That shit funny. Yo, I appreciate you, big dog. I'll be transparent with you, Suge. Yo, man, I have been on a lot of commercials. I definitely pray and hope to be on more. But I've done network television, not like sitcom stuff, but I've definitely done network television like voiceover narratives. I've definitely auditioned for a lot of sitcoms, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of sitcoms are not necessarily my preference in shooting, because the material of it, it's very difficult for me to connect with. I think it's corny sometimes, and it's not truthful to how people are talking or problems that they're having. To me, the closest sitcom that I would have loved to be a part of was the Carmichael Show, because it had a great cast: David Allen Greer, um, Lil Rel, Tiffany Haddish, Loretta Devine. But they dealt with issues that I felt like, oh, it was still Hollywood, but they
Relatable.
dealt with issues that were more relatable. That's why
Mhm.
Blackish did so
Mhm.
successful. So for me, a lot of us really, I don't want to be the quirky guy who was like, hey guys, I just don't. I mean, I could, I guess, but why would I be doing a show that I just personally don't enjoy the characters when I can just create my own world and create and get with my friends and we say, hey, let's build a show. Big Ja has done
Mhm.
that. A good friend of mine on the West Coast. He built his whole universe and has his West Coast friends. All of those people were individual creators. They still are, and they come together. So I'll be honest with you, bro. I definitely feel like I'm just getting started, for sure, for sure. And I feel like we at Top Rope Studios, Kim, we just getting started, man. So I appreciate you, bro, because we got a lot more shit coming. You know, a lot more shit coming. My man Aleem is learning his camera shit. Listen, Aleem is the ghost behind the camera, right? He is that guy that just jumps in and starts learning. He ain't even been doing this shit a year, and he's already like into the lifestyle of being a filmmaker. He done went and got equipment, lenses. We got the whole thing set up. He went and set this shit up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful to have one, a team that's building, and two, the universe can hear us when we have good intentions. And I've
Yes.
been screaming to the universe to please bring me people around me that can help grow, help build, come on this playground of that we're doing and try to help build things. Because here in VA, we do everything individually. Like a lot of it's very separate out here. It really is. And it's usually because one person feels like, oh, they idea ain't that good, my shit better, so my shit gonna take off. And look, it might. I'm not saying everybody is supposed to work together, but I do think when you see somebody that you have good creative energy with, right? Or you admire what a person's doing, I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, hey, would you be interested in collabing? And if people say no, don't take offensive to that. Because to be honest, a lot of people be wanting to collaborate, but they ain't really necessarily done shit on their own yet. So you don't, you know what I mean? Which is cool. Some people start around other people, but me, I kind of started off just figuring that shit out on my own type shit and just asking friends. Actually, Stay in Your Lane Insurance was the very first sketch I ever wrote. Could you believe that?
That's
That was the very, I'm not even bullshit. And I've never taken a writing class. Before that time, I didn't. I have now since. I've taken a writing class in LA for the Saturday Night Live school. It's
Mhm.
called Upright Citizens Brigade, and it's in LA. And it's where all the writers from SNL go and learn. I was the only black nigga in the class, but my ideas was way more like culturally referent, like it was like what I'm saying, like relevant, because that's what Saturday Night Live is. They do trending topics and things like that. So yeah, bro, more shit coming, man. Shout out to BFN hypothetically. Oh, he know me from the hypothetically shit. I would love to bring hypothetically back, by the way. Kim, I don't know if you ever seen any of my hypothetical skits. It's called hypothetically. I usually sit down with like one or two friends, and I'm like, yo, I give us a hypothetical situation, and we all give like very funny responses. It's pre-written, of course, we write it out, but I remember I did one with Big Ja and Minx, and we did one on if you had to have a gay son. And it just did great numbers. It did phenomenal. Like one of them, I wrote all of the parts or whatever because I wanted to make sure I didn't want to just put them on the spot with it and then they say something that would go. So I made sure I kind of wrote to make sure that it
Right.
wasn't
Right.
punching down.
Guidelines,
Right?
bitch.
There you go. Guidelines, right?
Yeah.
Because I ain't want the gay community to come at me with a bunch of pick forks with dicks on them and shit and start.
You know,
I gotta dodge some junk.
hard stability
That part.
dick. Yeah.
There you go. I don't want to be around none of that. So anyway, I want to bring back more hypothetically because those are very funny scenarios that we can kind of do. But yeah, I'm gonna bring that back. BFN. Ruth said stains in the drawers equals breakup. I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
See, Ruth,
and guess what,
Ruth?
I'm gonna add to that. Discharge in the drawers will have your ass discounted and disserviced out of this house. I heard Eileen said he heard discharge was normal. Kim, can you confirm?
Gentle secretions are.
She said gentle secretions
are sort of normal,
like,
you know. Fucking discharge
said,
sounds like a doctor visit, nigga.
Discharge sound like it's a bunch of shit coming out of vending machine.
Right.
Like it's just like a 90s vending machine. That motherfucker just falling out there.
Discharge sounds like a doctor visit for
you
sure.
Might need to take
like
her to the clinic,
like
Eileen. Kim said you might need to take her to the clinic. Yeah. Take the 2-finger swab. Go like that when she ain't looking, and then just
don't touch it. Don't touch it.
You won't have no drawers left, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Ruth says no,
because
sir.
why the fuck are those in the laundry? What the fuck?
That is true, but that is why. But I have heard women be like, "Yo, niggas will try to have sex and not even take a shower." I gotta take a shower first, man. Like I want to stay clean. I like for me, I enjoy smelling nice before I get ready to have what are we gonna call it? Before we,
before
give me
you
something,
wrestle.
Kim, before
you
we wrestle. No, I don't like that.
Before you wrestle.
We could do better than that.
Before you bump ugly.
Ain't shit ugly about what's going on over this month. What's about to go down?
Oh, well, okay, let's see. Well, before you fucking, like, just say what it is. What you doing?
No, you got to be sexy about that thing. See, this is the problem with people. Language with a woman, right? Foreplay for women start with language. It starts with imagery because y'all are very visual people, right? Mm-hmm. So it's a difference between me saying, Kim, I'm gonna come over there and fuck you, versus, hey, Kim, baby, I'm coming over there tonight. And I'm gonna take you somewhere. I'm gonna take you to some higher planes. We're gonna reach some ecstasy peaks. I wanna see if I can make your valley rise. Make your sun rise and your sun set. Well,
see, the thing about that is such a visual high expectation. And if you come over this motherfucker in my valleys,
and
what
your
did you
valleys,
say you were gonna do to him?
Listen,
we was
gonna make them valleys peak and flood. When Moses parted the sea, baby, I got the staff and the stick that's gonna part that sea, baby. You see what I'm saying? Women like when you give them language that they're like, I don't even know what the fuck that means. This nigga said he gonna part my valley and my sea. That's better than niggas say, I'm gonna come over there and fuck the shit out you over the potato chips.
It depends on the day. It depends on the day. It depends on the mood. Sometimes I want you to come over here and just fuck. Like, it just depends. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends. Like, y'all gotta be on the same page. Don't come talking to me all this bullshit and I'm in come fuck me mood. That's gonna piss me the fuck off.
See, that's too much. What's the word? See, I don't know how you're feeling. See, now I gotta guess. I'm like, look, I don't know if she in sweet lovey-dovey mode, if she want to be fuck mode, and then if nigga irritates you.
That's not true because women let you know. Women let you know.
They do. Okay.
It's up to you if you're listening. You know what I mean? If you're paying attention, you know your lady, your woman,
your lady,
bitch, whatever she is.
I know that. Do women like to be called? Do you like to be called a bitch by your man in certain scenarios, or are you like nah? Because some women are into that shit, like they like that shit, and other women is like, oh no, how dare you call me that?
You know, if that's where the moment takes us, that's where it fucking takes us. But like, if
Kim say, look now, pull my hand, call me a bitch, bitch, bend that
you
ass over.
know,
Okay, because that ain't the time to
if that's
argue.
where the moment takes us, you know,
If that's
but
for the
you know,
moment.
like not just in
That
general, but if I'm being a
I
bitch,
mean, yeah,
then you know.
right. She said, don't just call me a bitch at the store when we at the cash register. That ain't the time to do it. That's- Let's
If
see. We
I'm being
both
a bitch,
listen.
shit, I
Stop
can be a
being,
bitch.
fuck it. Just tell me stop being a bitch. Let's see. Ruth says, Ruth says, no, sir. Poopy man draws is a nope. I'm still in the poopy section. We got a lot of comments.
Yeah.
We talking, and our comments are backing up. Ruth said we both shitting on ourselves. LOL. Jeez Louise, Ruth. Jeez Louise. That is some real
Oh, she
love.
was talking
I'm gonna
about
tell you
the
that.
robbery.
Yeah. She was talking about in the bathroom. Yeah. Suge B says, damn, brother panics with a gun in face. She out. Listen, Suge. Do you hear what I'm saying? It is hard out here for a pimp. As a man, you can't even shit on yourself with a gun on you. But if there's a beef
No.
or a
Losing
wasp,
control
she
of your
like,
bowels
it's
is
all right.
insane to me.
Now
Like
I
it is
will say this.
insane to me.
It is hard to come back from. I'm a little on Kim's side here. Shitting on
I would
yourself in
never
front of your
feel safe
shorty,
with you.
nigga. I ain't gonna go that far because I'm just saying, bro, you can't win no arguments for at least a year now because now you shitty draws, boy. Like, oh, because you can't get tough now. You can't get tough. Anytime you get tough with her, you like, yeah, you better shit. Hey, keep talking that shit. You like, what you gonna do? Huh? Shit on yourself, shit on me. Like, what you gonna like, it's not gonna go well.
It's
And it
not even
also
gonna get that
shows,
far.
so yeah, as a man, I've accepted that I have to be every nigga in the world to have one woman. When you meet a woman, you have to be every nigga in the world to be with one woman. I'll give you an example. Was it Suge BZ? If you want to be with a woman, you have to be Tim the fucking tool man Taylor. You got to know how to fix shit, okay? Then after you know how to fix shit, guess what? You're gonna hear a noise at 3 a.m. and she gonna want you to go down there and see what's happening with that. Now your ass is FBI. You are now the police. You are now a security guard. You have to learn how to operate a firearm. You got to learn how
Mhm.
to clear your
You should
house. You got to
already
go
know
ahead.
that. You should already know that. You should already know that. You should already
Think
know
about.
that.
Listen. You should already know that. Most niggas don't even grow up with a whole father, and we're supposed to know how to be security guards when our profession, nigga, you could be a goddamn balloon store owner. Okay, then it's women out here, not Kim, because I know she can, but it's women out here who don't even know how to boil a goddamn egg. But we have to have 13
I
professions
just
because you
boiled
know you
2
also
eggs
got to be
today.
financial. Listen, I love when a woman can cook, but I'm just saying, men, we have to be way a lot of people. Go ahead with that little light skin hand. What's up, Ruth?
So if we only had to be one motherfucker for y'all, Whitney would have never made the song that she's every woman. That's number one. Number two
Okay, good
is
lyric.
is you know what if we both going downstairs together? I'm a little different. Like I'm not about to sit in the bed while my nigga go downstairs. Like we both going down there. We both going.
No. We don't have a problem with the responsibilities. At least I don't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's factual that when I was in my 20s, no man, even in my 30s, early 30s, no man told me that I had to be every so many different men to have one woman. And it's true. For example, I done named two, right? You gotta be a tool man around the house, right?
Mhm.
Your ass gotta be a security guard up in that motherfucker, right? How about when the car breaks down? Nigga, your ass best to know what to do. You on the side of the road? Woo, now your ass a mechanic. You Sanford and Son.
Like I have
Dup, dup, dup,
roadside
dup.
assistance.
bro, that sounds cool, and that's right. But a nigga has to at least know how to change a tire. A nigga at least knows how
I
to
know how to
change the
change a tire,
oil.
but yes, I
Yeah.
know how to. Well,
Change the
I know what to
oil.
do to change oil, but I've never done it in
The
practice.
See, exactly. That's like a nigga saying, like, I've read about sex, but I've never seen a vagina in person. That ain't helpful,
No,
baby. That ain't helping you for your night. It's not. It's not. Just
no.
saying. So what I'm saying is your man, so that's three, right? Also, when you're so we got the engine, we got the help me out. We got the tool man guy, right? The fix it guy.
Hmm.
He got to be the security guy. He got to be the mechanic. Now, let's not forget that your girl is going to go through things. As long as you with her, she's going to go through 3,422 emotions a day. And your
And vice
ass is her new
versa.
therapist. You're her
And
new
vice
therapist.
versa. Because when the
Listen, ain't
world
nobody.
attacks you, black man, we have to be there to build you back up. Get the fuck
I
out of
love
here.
the way you
We got to
said
be
it,
more
and I
than one
appreciate
person,
you.
too.
I love the way you said it. I appreciate you. I do. And we are in this together, Black Queen. You are. And I'm not saying that Black women don't have to be a hairdresser, don't got to be a cook, don't have to be, the nurturing mother. Then she got to be the slut to the husband. Then she got, you see what I'm saying? I'm
The
agreeing in all of
mom.
those things. But what I'm saying is, when we talking about women, women want you to talk about women for 3 hours. A man, when he start talking about men, we cannot get out three damn words before a woman makes it about her. Soon as a nigga, I can come in the house, bam, shot. Men, we get shot all the time. But women, what about women? Cause we get shot, baby.
I'm going to be like, babe, did you shit yourself?
And cause I'm leaving if you
Get
don't.
the
I
fuck,
know.
get the
And
fuck
I'm be
out. No,
like,
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
nah,
Don't
I
try
didn't.
dragging me
Nah,
down
I didn't. Nah, I didn't.
it. I'm going to be like, good for
I
you.
love it. That's but
Good
that's
for
what but
you.
that's what it is. So I've noticed with me, women, and I love women, but I've noticed that a lot of women could give a shit less about hearing about a man's problems or what we go through, because most women are going to make it about them. Period. They're going to say, "Oh, well, women got to do," which is not fucking helpful. It's like you getting shot, right? A nigga be like, I'm shot, I'm bleeding. You like, damn, Zeus, I'm bleeding. I'm like, word, I got shot before.
Mm-hmm.
I got shot before. I know what that's like. That is not helpful to this bullet hole that you got going on right now. To make it
Yeah, you're
about,
not wrong.
so I'm just saying, like, a lot of women will be like, man, my man don't talk. He don't really communicate with me. Baby, if there's no room in the pot to pour any more water because your own emotions and thoughts have filled it up, then you don't have capacity to listen to him. Now, most women,
That's true.
and I say most because when I do find a woman that's intelligent and that can really listen, like not just talk, but listen, right? And then listen and give beautiful feedback. It doesn't have to necessarily be agreeing, but just somebody where you appreciate the thought that they took to listen and the response, right? I can appreciate that. I'm not somebody who has to have you agree with me all the time because I'm not easily offended. But a lot of women don't leave space for their man to be able to talk, because if we do start talking, you're going to want to do things. A woman is going to, and this is not all women, like I said, the upper echelon women who know how to handle their emotions, y'all can take one off. This is for the women that it applies for. But that she even gonna get extra emotional. So now you can't even talk to her now because she crying about a situation that we should just be really talking about, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then it's like I say, she'll make it about her. She'll be like, oh, so you trying to say it's not me? That don't make a nigga want to talk to you. It really does
No.
not. So you know what I mean? But
Fact.
the women that are really winning are the ones like yourself, because you're a great conversationalist, Kim. You and I, we've had conversations, micro conversations. You're a great conversationalist, you
Well,
know.
thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
But conversations tend to be a lot more calmer with people that's not having sex too. That's another thing. You ever see people that are having sex and they're
Yeah.
trying to have a debate and they are arguing hard, and you like, I do not know why we arguing so much about this toothpaste. I mean, yeah, one has fluoride and the other one don't. Why are we arguing? And it be because of sexual energy.
Yeah.
It be
You ain't
crazy.
lying. You ain't lying. I
Um,
think I'm past that. I
let's
think I'm past that point though.
I think so. You know, you are at that phase in your life where I don't know what they call this phase in your life. You call that you're too young to be a cougar. Well, you could be a cougar to somebody, like 20-year-olds, you would be a cougar to.
That is so
Um,
disgusting to me.
a cougar? Why?
No, I'm not going to say the cougars are disgusting. I'm not going to go that far because they are allowed to prefer what they want. You know what I mean? But what I will say is the thought of that, the thought of me being that is disgusting to me. I have sons that are that age, and it's a thing for me. Like I couldn't, I won't.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be the youngest in the relationship. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay. So you gotta find you an old nigga.
No, not
Yeah.
old. No, not old. Slow down. Slow down. We're not going to
Okay.
speak that into the earth.
Like a mid, like a sophisticated man who's like settled. He's done with he's more established, an established man. You like that?
Yes, I like that. I like
I know
that.
you, I feel like you like that word better.
I
Because
do.
old nigga,
Now,
you didn't gravitate to that. Like, I thought
no,
it was gonna be good.
no, but
Uh
no.
Jerry March. Okay, what up, Jerry March from YouTube? What up, pimp? He said, yo, the mad Italian has the mad Italian has arrived. It's crazy. What you the mad Italian, Jerry? All right. That's what's up, my G. What up? What up? Uh Ruth says, yes, Kim, consider enough to give space. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom. Okay. Ruth says, I love to listen to my love's life situations. Okay, so she's basically saying she loves to listen to her boo's situations. I learned how to love him better by listening. See, Ruth, that's really dope. It's women like you who learn to
It is.
listen. That's why y'all get rewarded with thumbs in your butts and your bills paid and some good kissing and some good loving. You get all the nasty loving you like from that man. You get to be disgusting. Okay? That's why you deserve that. That's all I'm saying. I hope people are the stress in people's life with career and family. I hope people are counterbalancing that with real life sexual energy fun. And I mean with a responsible person that you enjoy. I'm not saying be out in the streets, but if you are out in the streets, hey man, listen, be in the streets. There's nothing wrong with being I used to be in the streets when in my 20s, right?
You
It
own it,
being in the streets is
whatever
mad
phase you're
fun.
in.
Being in the streets is mad fun. And anybody that tells you that it's not, they wish they were in the streets more and they didn't get a chance to do it. They got cheated out of the streets. Okay. Now, as you get older, you
Seeing
don't
how the
want to be
streets
in.
is crazy.
You got cheated out. Yo, you got cheated out of the streets. For example, some girls are like church girls, or or you went to an all girls private school, or you a dude and you had, this is for men and women. Let's say you had a relationship, right? You had a relationship and all 4 years in college, and then like your whole 20s, you had a 10-year relationship. You only know one wood. You only know one. You only know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you didn't get to have that street time. I just think you should never get married until you have your whole phase. If you're into that. Not everybody's into that, but I think you should explore. And whole phase mean be safe, but yo, just explore what you want to do. Because when you get older, to me, I like being in the streets when I need a break from my like work life to balance how hard we work, because like it's constantly trying to believe in yourself when you a comedian, when you are artist, when you are actor, you trying to believe in yourself. That's how this shit goes. And shit, sometimes that shit is so stressful. You need to be around just fun. You need to be around, say whatever you want to say, be uninhibited.
Just
You need
fun.
that balance where you don't have to be calculated all goddamn day. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And that's how I am. Like me, I be so focused on this shit. But when I get a chance to have fun and party, man, I am a cold nigga from Norfolk. As I should be. As I should be. I am a grown ass man with a child, with children. I'm dad. I be focused. I make sure everybody good. My people, but I am acting like a cold ass fun human being when I can. And I think
As you should.
the
That shit
streets
keeps
are
you
fun. Yeah.
youthful.
Yeah, you should come back to the streets. Like, you don't have to like give nobody no booty, but you should just come back out to the streets.
You know, I'm there sometimes. I'm there sometimes. From time
She
to
say, look,
time.
if you
Stroll on
know
the boulevard.
somewhere I need to be, this Marvin said,
Tell
he
me.
the jack of all trades. Marvin Jackson. Marvin Jackson said he the jack of all trades. Marvin, can you fix what Kim needs to be fixed? That's the question, Marvin Jackson. Now Kim, she's a stallion now. We call her Kim the Stallion. I'm TT the Stallion.
Who calls me that? Who calls me this?
TT. Hey, you know that? Hey, where you about to go see TT the Stallion? You like what?
TT the Stallion is
That's,
insane.
what up, what up, Dominique? We got Dominique in the house. One of my favorites. What up, boo? I'm glad you pulled up on us. We here with Kim. All right, y'all. We getting ready to wrap it up, but let's finish these comments because y'all are talking in these comment sections. But y'all know, Kim is keeping me distracted. With
I'm
this
so
good
sorry. I want to
conversation
hear the comments too.
and this good conversation. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's some good ones. All right, so we talked about definitely a lot of things. So I'm gonna start from the bottom and we'll work our way up. All right, so Ruth, she says the wood chipper vibe. The wood chipper vibe. So when she said wood, we know what she's talking about. Dominique said, "Damn, don't do us like that." LB's, maybe I am ready for a debate due the lack of sex. Oh, maybe I'm ready for a debate due to the lack of sex. I like to listen, learn, and do what I'm told. Oh shit now. Eileen, it's getting real. She
Okay.
says she like to hold on, I'm gonna repeat it. Because a lot of men don't get women like this. Let me hold on. Because Dominique the truth, she said, baby, I likes to listen. Okay. She said, I likes to learn. And she said, I like to do what I'm told.
So that tells
Ooh, baby, I'm
me
about to
that
fold this table up.
she doesn't have no type of trust issues.
Yeah, I like that. I like my women untoxic. I like that. Because and listen, that just means the man got to lead you properly, baby, and that's on him.
Exactly.
That's on him. You
Exactly.
ready and willing? That's on him. Cause listen, I like what you're talking about. Go ahead, Dominique. Dominique said, "Yeah, it's like
There's
do what she
nothing wrong
told."
with that.
She said, "I like to please my man. It's just sad if you don't get it in return." Now
Yes,
listen.
it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You got testimony, Kim? Yes. You have some shit you need to get off. Yes, it is, honey. Yes, it got damn is. Whoever she talking to, listen. And I will admit, in college, we had this thing called a bad dick report. And we would our homies, if girls that we knew was telling us like, hey, your man's, you said, her my homegirl, yeah, you can tell your man he need to step it up. You like, what? You like, yeah, him and my girl hooked up, and she said it was kind of like, he's like, I was like, oh, she was like, I was like, yo. Now we all on the phone, like, hey, bro. All the niggas on the phone, like, hey, man, you giving us a bad average. This group is an A honor roll group, and you
Dick
have brought
club.
us down to the Dick Club. You didn't brought, well, that sound wild. I don't know if I'm going to approve that name. I think we should take a second, we'll figure it out the name. It's not important. But the Dick Club sound wild. Yeah. But, yeah, like, you couldn't get a bad report.
So when your friends get a bad report, do you want to still be friends with them?
Yeah, that's still your man's, but you got to be like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? First off, a nigga, when you know your man got a bad dick report, he damn sure can't roast you at that point. Like that's the roast that you keep in your back pocket. Like, hey, nigga, better be calm, nigga. Be chill. I'm gonna leave this for when it get wild. When it get wild. But yeah, like basically when your man had a bad dick report, you gotta have a conversation. Like, hey, bro, what happened with Shorty? She said you won't putting it down. Now, if he didn't, sometimes everybody has a bad game. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes people drink too much, they couldn't perform. You get it, so they might run it back. Now, if you run that movie back again, and the critics have given you the same reviews, man, that ain't a good looks. But then sometimes
No.
it's you get a bad report card and there's nothing you can do about it because that's between you and Jesus. And sometimes homie just got that he got the little meat, you know, he got that that French dick. You know what French dick is, right? You ever heard of French dick?
Tell
Nah,
us
French dick
what
mean
it is.
nah, French dick mean he got that wee wee.
You got
That's it.
wee wee.
Got that wee wee. That's it, shorty. You know, and that's wild. So yeah, a bad dick report ain't really what you want to have out here in these streets. Marvin said, "Is Amy going to school? I always bring an apple for the teacher." Who the fuck is Amy? Is Amy going to school? I always bring an apple for the teacher, but I also bring something to keep her busy as well. So I have a goodie bag, and do something authentic. A goodie bag. Let me say, I have a goodie bag and do something authentic. They make that moment solely ours and nobody else's, and it can be copied by any means. Oh, this nigga poetic. So it ain't like I'm going to get in trouble later on for repeating something I did with somebody else when everything I give to you is the one of a kind. Okay, so I think I can
I
decipher
see what
that
he's
because
saying. I see what he's saying.
yeah, because Marvin, you might be smoking a little bit, but listen, I see what you're saying. You basically saying you giving her an authentic experience. You're not giving her just anything. You know what I'm saying? You're not giving her fast food dick. You giving her
No
sit down with
duplicate.
the cutlery. Can I get you some water, ma'am? You know, you pulling out the chair type of dick. This is she got to wait for the chef's kiss type of dingaling. And I think women need more of that. I think women are
I
tired
think so
of
too.
Applebee's dick. We got to give
Yeah,
them filet mint not. You know, filet
you
mint
do.
not.
No, you got to
You
stop
know,
giving. What? Who said that it ain't that wagyu ain't beef? Who was that? Lotto. She said,
ragu
I
ain't
don't
beef.
eat beef. I eat wagyu. I don't eat beef. I eat wagyu.
Oh, most of them rappers was eating bologna, steakums, like all of us, the rest of us. I eat ragu. I hear you, baby. Get this ragu,
but
shorty. Come get this
it
ragu.
is beef.
There you go. Ruth said, Marvin said, that's one thing I didn't have to worry about because I hooked up with a young lady who worked at a hospital. Okay, Marvin. And I got called her and I got called her. Let's see. And I got called her and we're okay. I guess I called her and we were hanging out for a month, having fun, doing things until the day we did it a week later. I go at her job and the ladies are looking at me with a smile. Okay, so they finally he finally dropped that meat on her, dropped that hammer on her, right?
He gave
He
her a
dropped
little
that hammer.
something. Gave her a little piece.
Yeah. Yeah. He dropped that meat on her, dropped that wood, and then all the women at the work was smiling like they did in Boomerang, my man Eddie Murphy, after he beat Robin Givens, right? And he said the women are smiling their face because they had a good report. And I walked in to pick her up from work, and her coworkers are smiling at me, going, "Hey Marvin," when she comes out walking out. Hey Marvin. Marvin is an old ass name, but it's one of the most player ass smooth old names. You know, Marvin Gaye kind of just stole the Marvin catalog. Shout
Yeah.
out to Marvin Gaye. When she comes
Yeah.
out walking out like she's in confident, like something's about to go down, and when we get home, I have a smile on my face anyway because I say you damn skip. Okay, so basically, like, yeah, you have that sense of pride that you didn't put that thing down. She didn't told her
Yeah.
her coworkers.
Yeah.
Now
You got
listen,
that report floating out there.
and not only did you get report Marvin, you also got free publicity. Okay, because now you see what I'm saying. Now when you walk in to pick her up, they know Dick is on the premise. Okay, they
Mhm.
know a shark is on the premise, and these women
Mhm.
they act like they friends, but they looking at your meat print when you come in there with your slacks. It's something I like to call there's some meat watchers out there. A lot of women are meat
They're out
watchers,
there.
and
They're out there.
meat
They're
watchers.
out
They'll
there.
look and they'll sit, especially them older ladies that sit in their chair for about 90% of their day. They only get up when they got to go to the bathroom or go to lunch. Them heavy set women, oh, they the biggest meat watchers because they right there eye level. and they looking at your, they taking their eyes. They usually got glasses, and they trying to make out your, like, oh, okay, there go the head, there go the shaft, okay. Them women's nasty.
Yeah,
All right, y'all, we
they
almost
are.
done because y'all got a lot to say. I need Dominique in my life. Hey, Jerry just shot his shot. Dominique, Jerry, I'm helping you out, big dog. Jerry just shot his shot. And he ain't bullshitting with you, Dominique. He's the Italian heartthrob, okay? That's what he said. Something I'm probably paraphrasing.
What do you say? He's the Italian stallion.
Yeah, the Italian stallion. There you go. Italian. Ruth is Suge say, God bless Ruth. Is she teaching classes? Ruth, you got a request? Suge BZ say, are you teaching classes? Because she wants to see what's happening. Let's
Yep.
see. Marvin said, my first was 21 and I was 19, and then my second, who would have been my first that I found out was going to have my child, she was 8 years older than me. Oh, so you was the young
He
tender
likes
meat.
older women.
Well, maybe he just tried it. Why women be trying to lock us into older women just because we swerve in the lane one time? It's like,
I
well,
didn't
want to
lock
see
you
what's
in. I
happening.
just said he likes it. That's just like I say
Oh,
you like
yes.
Alfredo. That don't mean you only eat Alfredo.
That is true. That's true. You know what? That's probably PTSD, because I hear a lot of people try to lock you in, like put you in one box. Like, just because she like dark skinned niggas, she gonna like Italian niggas and tall niggas, short niggas, all kinds.
Yeah.
But he said, I found out was going to have my child. Basically, he found out she was going to have my child. She was 8 years older than me, and my father told me one day, what does a woman like that with a what does a woman, I guess, look like with a nigga like you? She almost 10 years younger than you. So I told him, what does that woman you with want you with? Because she is 15, 20 years younger than you, meaning like your girlfriend is a 3 year older. You lost me, Marvin. Shit. I'm sorry. But I feel what you're saying in theory. We got to slow down. You meaning your girlfriend is 3 years older than my girlfriend, and you want to ask me the question of why, when the answer is in our DNA. Okay, all right, I'm with you. So basically, Marvin is saying that his daddy likes the same type of shit that he likes. His dad is questioning him about, basically him dealing with younger women. I mean, him dealing with older women, but his daddy deal with
When
younger
he's
women.
dealing with younger women.
Yeah, he dealing
Correct.
with older. Exactly. He's like, look, bro, I get it from you, my G. All right, I got you there, Marvin. I got you there. Ruth says, I like being the younger woman. Okay. A sophisticated wheelchair pusher.
What?
You want to push that dick around in wheels, huh? I hope somebody push my dick around when I get older. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'm just saying, that'd be nice. I like that.
Treat people well.
I love listening to my love life situations, how I learn about, right. She said, oh, so Ruth says she can spackle, she can change tires, brakes, cook a good meal, and lay that kitty. And she said, lay that kitty on you. But look, she put the kitty emoji.
Exactly.
The kitty look like, well, you like you jump. Kim, I think you horny. You like you jumping on
I got
something.
excited. I was like, yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. When you said you ain't had sex in 3 years, how are you doing with that? What do you do when you have your urges? How often do they come? What do? You take a cold shower? What triggers you of your, because now at this point, because you've been to yourself, it's not just about penetration. It's clearly can be just about being around the divine energy, right, of masculine present that might incite the femininity within you.
It happens from time to time. It happens. I am becoming dangerously disciplined. That's all. That's it.
You can pick up a quarter with that thing, huh? Right off the floor.
I'm becoming dangerous.
Boy, she picked that.
That's something I never understood. That's a whole different conversation, but that's something I never understood. Like, why would you want to do that with it? Okay.
Kegel life. I know, right? She said you could pick up a lot of things. Why a quarter? She said, Jerry says he's a housekeeper, he's the lawn man, and then some. So we got some other people that's rocking. Let's see. Come on, y'all. Everybody get up out of here. Marvin, I'm headed homeboy who bragged about him and his girl. He said he has a homeboy who bragged about him and his girl doing it. And he also said that while he was down there, she pooped on him.
See,
Do you think
now,
the relationship should still go on, or do you need to call hazmat for the toxic spill that's left on it? All right, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't discriminate to people's faces about. I don't judge them to their faces. I do judge in private though. Okay, but I'm not gonna judge you to your face. Whatever you into is cool. It's some people that like getting lemonade poured on them, and some people like getting fudge poured on them. I'm gonna be real with you. Black people, I ain't gonna speak for all black people. This is a Zeus announcement. I'm cool with mostly regular stuff. You know, I might spice it up a little bit. You know, but I can't have. That's not a desire. Kim, I know that ain't your thing, Kim. I can already see your face.
No.
Piss
me off just thinking about it. It's like,
right?
What the fuck?
Exactly.
No.
I'm like, baby, you can't even fart on me, let alone do any of that nonsense that you're talking about. See, I realize that everybody has to figure out what their freaky level is, right? It's like a freaky clearance. You know how some people are like level 1 clearance. Some people level 5. I am mostly level 1. I dabble in level 2. That's it for me. I'm level 1 most of the time. I dabble in level 2. When we start getting now 3, I can operate in 3, but I need to only sporadically, once or twice a year.
Only sporadically.
Just to get the ghost off my back. I can operate in level 3 of freakiness. But mostly, I'm going to stay with the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. What's your level of freaky, Kim, if you can remember?
You know, I can remember. I'm going to say that I'm probably like around between 1 and 2. I don't do no real crazy shit. Like I won't even do.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead and say it. You're about to say it.
I won't even like, I'm not even freaky enough to do like menage a trois type shit. I don't do that type of shit.
Right. Is it because you're not gay? I thought you was gonna say you never let a burglar in your back door.
No, I've. Damn, my kids.
What are you looking to the left for? Why are you looking to the left? Why you keep?
Because we're live on Facebook and my kids are on.
She kept saying. So real quick, so the way I'm just seeing you look at it. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna tell you, like in my younger days, I have tried that with my ex-husband, but it is not something that made it to another try. Absolutely fucking not. It was horrible. I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing. I don't know how you bitches do that. I don't know how even gay men do that. I don't know how. It is not something I think I could ever get used to. And it wasn't even all the way.
Oh, just a tip in. That's how they get you. Just a tip. Dominique Mock, she disagreed. She said, "Don't call me no bitch. I ain't having it." So I'm letting y'all know now, when y'all with Dominique in bed, you better be polite. Ooh, you saint. Ooh, you polite woman. Ooh, you a scholar. Ooh,
you
baby.
a wholesome queen doing what I tell you. Doing what I tell you.
My wholesome queen, grand rising queen. You got to talk positive when you hitting Dominique from the back. Ooh, this posterior looks extremely pleasing from this angle. Okay.
Well nourished.
Go ahead, Dominique. There you go.
Well nourished and obedient ass.
Thank you, Saints. Ruth says, I like the whole mountain and valley shit. Bitch can be whispered if it's that kind of a moment. I love to whisper
exactly.
a bitch. I ain't gonna hold you.
I like Ruth.
I love to whisper a bitch. Listen, to whisper a bitch is a goddamn It is an art. And when you whispering a bitch in real time, and this pimping just start going, and she is, woo, all that energy just pile up, and y'all look nice. Don't be fuck around and you dressed up nice at a nice place, an event. You ain't got the kids, and he got a spot, you got a spot. You like, hey, see, that's when she gonna go with the moment. That's the key. When you have women who've been saving it for a while, they saving it for that real good moment. And if you can catch her slipping like a wet sign sitting on a mop floor, woo, catch
But
her
see,
ass slipping. And
I
make sure
used
you
to
do it
take
right
measures.
so she don't waste it. So it don't feel like she don't do that. She done saved all that up for 3 years. Oh nigga. It gotta be the
Well,
Super Bowl.
I used to take measures to get through weak moments. Like, you know what I mean? I'll do some shit like not shave my legs, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's no fucking way I'm going to let it, you know what I mean? Like, some shit that I'm just not going to get
Nigga don't
undressed
need to see your legs to have
for.
sex. What the hell? If you don't, I'm the type of
If
nigga you
I'm
gotta
not,
rip a hole in the leggings, cut it out a hole, leave them things on.
don't get my toes done, don't shave my legs,
Wear
anything to
socks
make
and
me
footies.
remember that this ain't right. This ain't right. You can't do this, girl. You can't do this.
She said, "You can't do this. This ain't right." Listen, I hear you. Just remember one day, Kim. One day we're gonna be old and nobody's gonna want to touch us. I just want to. I want you to remember that. We're gonna be so old. We're gonna wish we could just go back and that one person that we was like, nah. We're gonna be like, man, if I could get one fuck back, if I could get one moment where I should have, I'm like, man, ask older people. That's one thing I think we should do. We should go to an old folks home, right? This would be a video.
Mm-hmm.
We should go to an old folks home and we should ask them their like relationship
Regret.
regrets. And then we should ask them some sex questions and shit. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? I feel like old people
I'm
gonna be
down.
fucking
I'm with it.
honest. I
They
like
are.
that. I think that'll be dope.
They are.
All right, y'all. We getting ready to
That
get up
lady
out
gonna
of
say,
here.
"Hey, that is your pussy. You use it. Use it as much as you can use
Yeah.
it, baby."
I think they could give you a lot of pussy psychology. And me
Probably.
too. I feel like they could really, yeah, I feel like they could really educate us on a lot of pussy psychology because you got to understand, them older women have, them poom pooms been through a lot of presidents, a lot of
That
administrations,
is
a
a
lot of
horrible way to look at
wars.
that.
I'm just saying, time has. How many administrations has that pussy been on, Kim? She said,
That
"Look,
is.
this thing been since Reagan was in office. God damn it!"
That's
She got there.
right.
Edgar.
Don't even talk about her that way. It makes her sound horrible. She's still lovely.
That pussy been registered since Coretta and them voted. That's how long it's been.
Civil rights rooted
I love
pussy.
it. I know. All right, y'all. We get ready to get up out of here. I'm just making sure I got y'all comments and any questions that y'all have for Kim Tucker. Go ahead and ask Kim right now. And if y'all see, Natasha has put in the group your free stay in your lane contract. I am gifting you guys a free dating stay in your lane contract, and I want y'all to download it, print it out, and
And
yo,
use them.
please record it yourself. Tag me. A lot of you guys have already been doing it. Of course, if you guys want to buy the bundle, you can do that. But I just want y'all to just for free. If you ain't got no money right now, cool. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and download the free one. Enjoy yourself. And thank y'all for supporting the Stay in Your Lane series. Thank you for
Yes.
supporting me and Kim's collab because it was a lot of
Yes.
men, a lot of husbands that yeah, they related to that very much so. Anthony Healit said, I just seen you in the headlight commercial. No lie. Yeah, bro, I appreciate you. That was a Sylvania headlights commercial that I did in San Francisco, California. And that was actually my first time being in San Francisco. That's the one thing I used to love about being in LA. Or just in general, right? And you a comedian, so you know this, Kim. Ain't it the best when you getting flued out because of your talent? Like,
It is. But I haven't been flued out yet.
you ain't been flued out yet.
No, I haven't been
Hey,
flued
where's
out yet. It's coming.
Nah, we got to get you flued out. No, no, no,
It's
absolutely. It's
coming.
definitely coming. Marvin, where's the Italian assassin? Look, y'all, we got to get, yeah, that's the reason why, yeah, we're going to get you, because more people just got to know about you. And my thing is, the same way they did out there in LA, Big John and them, we just stay on people's phones. We stay on their timelines. We become undeniable. You know, now, right now, I'm not famous at all, by the way. Right now, I'm the you look familiar guy. Man, you look familiar. That shit happened today at Walmart. Like, it's like, man, you look familiar. And I'm saying, I'm the you look familiar guy.
Yeah, I've been recognized for the movie that I've been in. I've been recognized for the TV win that I had, but I haven't been flued out yet, but that's coming. I've taken plenty road trips, but I haven't been flued out.
Well, it's definitely coming because you're one of the most talented people that we have here in VA. I'm
Thank you.
find it a
Thank you.
privilege to be working and work my art out with you and for us to just
Thank
grow
you.
as artists, man. You know what I'm saying? I know we'll go off and play many different roles and figure shit out, but yes, I think you are definitely talented. And I'm gonna definitely keep you in anything I got going on because the people have already chosen you. They've chosen you. They
Thank
tell
you,
me the ones they
people.
like. Say, I like her. Bring her back.
Thank
Um,
you.
let's see. We got a couple more comments that are too goddamn good to not say. So Suge said for both of you two, when did you know comedy was your path? And what was your most difficult obstacles? Any tips for overcoming stage fright? You got to answer this one, Kim.
Ask me again.
All right. The most important what he asked was like he said, when did you know comedy was your path? I guess we can both chime in on that. And what was your most difficult obstacles? Any tips for overcoming stage fright? I'll just start on half of that because you pretty much can answer all of that because you've been on stage way more than I have. I have not gone on and done stand up officially yet. I have been on stage. I have hosted my show, Hump Day Romance with the skits and all of that, but never stand up yet. But I did know when I was funny after being on the internet long enough and looking at the comment sections. Not just that, of course, people in real life, I make women like really laugh. Like I didn't realize that a lot of women don't really be around men that make them laugh. But when I make people laugh, like it is an extremely infectious thing, right? So I'm like, damn, I make people laugh because of my perspective in the way I say things. And in the comment section, when I'm writing a script and it's hundreds and thousands, sometimes thousands of comments for people that I don't know. And me, Eileen, the team, we sent and made this sketch, Kim, and the people, y'all actually get us, and you're laughing at our jokes, not like, boo, that shit was corny. Like you, like, yo, this shit is actually really smart and it's good, and I like it. And you took time to comment on it out of y'all busy ass day
That's right.
of shit that y'all gotta do. That lets me. I've been know I'm funny. Like I'm a funny motherfucker. To really be honest, I kind of feel like y'all niggas don't even really know how fucking funny the fuck I am because I be too busy self-editing. But that's why I put
Self
myself
fucking
around
edit.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I put myself around brilliant artists like Kim. And here's why. I love about Kim is that Kim is unedited and uncensored. She talks, she says what she just says what she's on her mind, and that's funny. That makes me as a creator be like, yup, that's who we are. Because birds of a feather flock together, and comedians and artists, we have to say we cannot be around people that we can't just be ourselves around and talk because then our creative juices gets very stifled. We have to be able to be playful. You know what I mean? Like that's why me, if I'm with a joint, if I call her a bitch, we're playing. It's like that. It's never like a serious thing. But you have more fun like Martin and Gina when you can say things and y'all are like literally playing, you're not getting mad. People be getting mad too much. So that's how I knew comedy was for me. My obstacle is usually just myself. What you got, Kim? What is your when did you know comedy was your path? Um your most difficult obstacle, and he wants any tips to overcome stage fright.
So I've always been funny. I've always joked. I've always laughed. I've always lightened the mood. Um, I didn't necessarily know that it was my path until after the first time that I stepped on stage and felt a fire inside of myself that I have not felt before. Um, that's when I knew that it was my path. That's when I started believing that, damn, maybe this really is a gift, because I never really viewed it as a gift until I did. So,
Right.
The biggest obstacles that I face are all inside of myself. All of them. They're all here. And overcoming stage fright is something that you may never overcome. You just have to do it anyway. If it's something that you're thinking about trying, or something that you are thinking that you may be good at and you want to do it
Mm-hmm.
at least one time. Don't die without doing something that you wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, do it at least one time, because you're never
Yeah.
going to know. You just
Yeah.
do it afraid. Some shit you just have to do afraid. It's okay to be afraid. I'm afraid before every show. Not afraid, nervous. You know,
Right.
nervous every show,
I,
because I
I,
care. I care.
mm,
I care.
I think it's a superpower when y'all go up there and just do your thing. I think that I'm a comedian that just hasn't gone on stage yet, but I also feel like, because I have, I've worked with comedians for a while now, and they'll always ask me, "Oh, so you're a comedian then?" Like, because they'll see what I'm writing, like, "Oh, that's funny. So you're a writer."
Mm.
Just hilarious. I met her last year at Cousins Festival because I was one of the hosts, and I'm sitting backstage with Jess, her and her husband. Me and Jess are sitting like just talking, and I showed her some of Hump Day Romance shit, and she was like, "Yo, this is really funny." I was like, "I appreciate it," and she was like, "So you do stand up?" Now I could have lied and been like, "Yeah, you need an opener," but
Right.
like I don't. But when I go on stage, I want to be good. And when I mean good, meaning I know why I'm up here. I know why I'm talking about the things that I'm talking about. Not I'm trying to get attention. Not I'm trying. I just want to be a part of the club of comedians, to really be honest. I think that shit is so dope that I can go to a comedy club. Because when I go to LA, I go to the comedy club. So if we ever out in LA together, we go into motherfucking comedy clubs. But
as we
I
should.
like to
As we
go, right. Like when I go to LA, right, I see other comedians go up because I like going to Chocolate Sundays. I see other comedians go up that I've worked with. And I'm always kind of nervous to like go up like, hey, what's up? Because sometimes people get Hollywood. They act like they don't know you ain't worked together. And I know me, I'm from Norfolk. If you say something to me the wrong way, I don't know how I'm gonna take it. I don't know how I'm gonna motherfucking take it. I just know me.
Depends on the
So I
day.
just try to
Depends on the
just, yeah, exactly. I just try to be like, you know what? I don't want to bother nobody. If they recognize or they say hello, I'm like, hey man, what's up? And I'm like, I won't go say nothing to your ass. I ain't think you
day. Right.
remember me. And yeah. So anyway, I think being a comedian is just so brilliant, and I feel like being around more comedians like you, I'm definitely gonna learn how to be a better writer. But I want you to come on Hump Day Romance when I do another live show. So this for the stream. If I did a live show, would y'all come out? What this live show would entail is it would be a relationship show that has relationship skits that we have already pre-recorded that you guys have not seen. This is the uncut shit that we are saying what the fuck it fucking is. And you guys get to come, but each episode will be centered around a relationship topic that people are really going through, from divorce to co-parenting to celibacy to fucking with kids, right? To when you're a single parent, but you're still trying to have a personal life, right? All these different things. I think that would be dope. Because what I would do is I would have music like a live band or like a really good DJ, of course. Then I would have comedians like Kim in between the sets talking about their relationship sets, things like that. And I think it would be a really good night of like, then I would have it to where you guys can ask us questions. Come up to the mic. I love a good improv section where maybe me and
Yeah.
Kim will be up there and we're just riffing off of each other. Because I love doing like a back and forth, right? Now that you got to have good chemistry with people. You got to
Yeah.
have good chemistry. But you guys could ask us questions and we'll pull it out of the hat. Whoever submitted the relationship question or hat, you get to come up to the stage and we'll talk to you for a second. And I think, of course, I have merch there. I just think it would be a great interact, and I would host. And that way I would kind of try out my jokes and try out just not to make y'all
Yeah.
laugh, because my thing is I don't consider myself a comedian, but I do consider myself an entertainer, right? So I would be hosting, I would be bringing that, and hosts can be funny, but I have too much respect for that word comedian. I'm a comedic actor. I write comedy, and people who can write comedy, even if you don't do stand up, if you can write, stand up comedians respect you. If you're a good writer,
Yeah. Yeah.
if you're a good
You
writer.
know, well, that's a whole different topic. I'm not even going to get into that. But I would say that if you can write, I mean, there's so many different branches of a comedy tree. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You don't have to do just stand up comedy to be a comedian. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. And I thought you
So
did. I thought you had to be. So, what's another comedian other than stand up?
they're improv comedians.
Okay, improv comedian. Got you. Okay, okay. I just wanted your
You know what
opinion
I
on it
mean?
because so many people. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Improv. I
Improv
like that. I
comedians.
like that.
Uh uh the writers, yeah, they're writers, but they have to have a comedic perspective in
Mindset.
order to
Yeah.
write it, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. I definitely do. All right, y'all. Damn, y'all talking. I love it. But we gotta get up out of here. Kim got somebody, she got some booty to not give to somebody tonight. Y'all, she got shit to do.
Absolutely.
Um, only if you having that, Jerry says, only if you're having that at Maniac City Strip Club in the 757. Oh, you want me to do a show at Maniac? Eileen, you heard of Maniac Strip Club in the 757? Not you, a Christian man. I know you wouldn't know, but I just thought I'd ask. Uh
Maniac 757.
Magic City. No, Magic City.
Oh,
All right, so that's in Portsmouth. And they strip in hoodies and slouch socks out here in the 757. This is a Commonwealth. So I will not be doing, but you know what? I would film in a strip club. I'll be
neither
honest with you.
me.
I would definitely film in the strip club. We do some skits. I would love to do that. I think that would be phenomenal. But you know what, Jerry?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna close it out. Maybe we'll see if the numbers is right. Shug says top rope keep blocking my calls because I'm from the DMV, not Southern VA. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But yeah, man, y'all, I love the fact that y'all participated so much tonight, y'all. Like y'all have definitely shown up in the comment sections. It was wonderful meeting you, Kim. That's from Ruth Guzman. Y'all make sure y'all follow Kim.
You
Please let her
too.
know. Yeah, follow Kim. She's a comedian. Come out and see her in the 757. I'm gonna definitely have her on Top Rope Studio shows, on Hump Day Romance shows, anything I got going on. And Kim, I'm starting a travel lifestyle education show where I get to
Really?
go around and learn everything about everything. And I'm gonna have my friends come on the shows with me and learn different things. So I'm gonna be learning shit from how to, horses, how to ride, how to run a horse ranch, to
That's
how to
really
be the
cool.
DA for the day. Like I have a friend who's the DA. Like I'm gonna shadow you. We're gonna be the DA for the day and see what your job entails and the things you have to deal with.
What city?
I just think, yeah, like
No.
I think it'll be
What
really,
city?
really dope. What city?
Are they the
Um,
DA?
oh, the DA. Oh, I'll let you know offline. I'll let
All
you know
right.
offline. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We know some people. We know some folk.
Okay. I love it. I
But
love to
yeah,
know folks.
I for me, I realized that I've gotten a little bored with content in terms of just doing a certain style. For me, I like content that, for one, I get paid to travel. Two, I can really do things that are really on my bucket list. Like I really got a lot of things that I want to learn. You know what I mean? Like growing up in Norfolk, not a single mother. My mother taught me everything that she knew, right? But
Right.
it's you don't realize till you're grown all the things you don't know. So
Correct.
I want to meet up.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like I want to do episodes with financial advisors so that my audience
Yeah.
can learn with me and still laugh and still
Yep.
hear me talk shit and still meet with my friends. and we're actually experiencing things in real time. I just feel like I'm grown now. I'm a grown ass man who wants to learn and to educate myself. I get inspired by that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think everything from being a handyman to learning how to fix stuff around the house to how to clear your house with a gun, right?
Oh, you're
All of
in
that.
training to be someone's perfect partner. All this experience that you're gaining, you'll be great
I might just
to
I
be.
might just be for the streets forever. I don't. I might just be for the streets forever. The streets they don't bother you that much. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Ruth says, I love this. Y'all have a great night. This was just what I needed today. Now that I like
You
to hear.
too, Ruth. Thank you.
Yeah, Ruth. Ruth is one of them names too. It ain't old, but it ain't Ruth. Yeah, my name's Ruth, baby Ruth. I'm down to
Ruth and
participate in future
Dominique.
adventure. Yup,
Ruth and
Ruth and
Dominique.
Dyer.
They're the MVP in the comments tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll give honorable mention to Marvin and Jerry too, because they've been
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
participating and
yeah,
holding it down.
yeah. Yes.
Ruth, oh shit. Ruth says I'm a soft level 5. Remember we was talking about freakiness, the levels.
Oh,
She say she's a
Ruth,
soft
you're
level
up
5.
there.
Hey, Eileen.
Okay.
She say when it
Wait a
come to
minute. Why
freaky,
would you be soft at
one
level
to
5
five.
when you're all the way at level 5?
She says she's a soft level 5 freaky. Now I don't know what soft means because when you at level 5, nigga, you should
What
just
is
go
soft?
hard. I mean, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just have
So
at
she
it.
mean,
Let
yeah.
go of your inhibitions, Ruth. Go all
I'll
the way
hit that with the
5
ice cream treat.
safely.
I like how I
What?
like how the men up here are shooting they shot. I really do. I like it when a player come up here. He said, "I'll hit that with the ice cream treat." You know, we've been rapping. It probably wasn't reference to something we was talking. We've been talking nasty, Kim. We've been
The
talking
ice
grown.
cream treat.
Talking grown. Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Now
I
you
said
thinking,
I'm sure there's someone out there that would.
oh, I see why. Oh, okay. Here's what he said. Marvin Jackson said, "I'd rather use hot sauce, caramel syrup, chocolate syrup, whipped cream, might make you a Sunday and finish you on Monday." All right, so
Why
I'm
the
gonna be
hot
honest,
sauce? What
Marvin.
the fuck? Am I chicken tenders?
Some of that sound cool. Some of that sound cool. I ain't gonna hold you. I like some of that at the end, Sunday to Monday. That was fly. But that hot
What is
sauce
he
is gonna
putting
cause
hot
a
sauce
yeast
on?
infection.
That's what I'm
It's gonna
saying.
cause
What
a
is he
yeast
putting hot
infection.
sauce on?
I remember one time, right? I tried to go above my level 2 freakiness, Kim. I tried to go to a level 3, right? And I was
Mhm.
not prepared. This one time, this girl got tried to get freaky, and I let it go in the moment, and I probably should have definitely thought about it. I should have thought about it, but she wanted to dip my wood inside of a glass of champagne that she had, and
Oh,
she was
you did.
gone slurping off, and I'm like, oh, that sound
Woo!
fly. I ain't never had my dick in no champagne before Cristal. This is gonna be nice. You could tell
Oh,
I didn't know
baby,
no
you would
better.
set your
I
ass
didn't
on
understand the power.
fire.
I I didn't respect bubbles. I didn't
You
respect the
can't even.
power of
You gotta
bubbles.
wait after you take a sip to even go down there or have
I
someone
should
go
have.
down there
I
on you.
know. I should have waited till the bottle got real like flat. You know what
Woo!
a nigga
Spice
leave the
you right up.
champagne.
Spice your ass
I
right
said,
up.
boy, that shit happened. I said, I'm going back to my level 2 of freakiness. This is not what I signed up for. So yeah, he said, same here, Dominique. Is not for the weak at all. Just being focused is the point. I've gone 3 years without sex. It's not for the weak. Dominique says she's gone 3 years without sex. Um, and I've gone 2 years. I've gone 2 years. After pandemic, I needed to be to myself, and it actually helped me become a better lover though, because I got to really just kind of learn my body more. I got to become more healthier. I got to learn about semen retention and how to perform better. I learned a lot. I definitely learned a lot. You know what I mean? Um, and so a lot of and of course, you don't watch porn. You don't watch any of that stuff. You don't self pleasure. I wasn't doing any of that. I wasn't doing any of that. I was really just, if I felt urges, I would kind of just work out. I would
Correct.
definitely go work out. Yeah, I'd be out at the track
Just right.
running
I
in
be
boots.
riding, scraping the pen hard as a motherfucker across the paper.
Shit, I be humping the shit out of pillows. I tear a pillow up. I tear, get the hunching. You know that hunching jump? That's that hunch. Got the hunching. Yeah, man.
Bring your
Not the
own pillow
fast
to Zeus'
food.
house. Bring your
Bring
own
your own.
fucking pillow to Zeus' house.
Listen,
None of his pillows are
this was
virgins.
year. That's true. That's fair. And look, that'll actually get you up out my house quicker. Cause look, that's cool. I don't want your ass there out there. Go home. Go home. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody that came pulled up. Suge said, bad joke, man. I'm still working on it. Yeah, Suge. Put that joke back in the book. Keep writing on it. Me and Kim, we think you could go back. You can do better. You better than that. A young lady did, Marvin said a young lady did that with me with Pop Rocks. A
Oh
woman put your
no,
dick in
y'all are
Pop Rocks?
bold with y'all's genitalia.
I thought I was like, look, my shit is steel. So I was like, this shit ain't gonna fuck with steel. And I was
Pop rock,
wrong. But
fucking pop rock.
he said Pop Rocks. I don't even know what that means. It's you've been better
You,
off putting a birthday candle in the tip of your in the hole, nigga, and setting it on fire. Look, man. But it does have to be a massage therapist because I'm getting out of here, man. Y'all getting too freaky. Y'all getting too freaky. Hey, look, man, I want to thank my guest, Kim Tucker, for pulling up. I guess she just had technical difficulties on her phone. But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Kim. Thank you for pulling up, mama, and showing love. If you guys make sure you follow Kim Tucker, Kim spelled Kym Tucker. Follow her. She's a very funny comedian. All right. Kim, you was doing that hand movement like you was playing Atari or something. Kim is definitely Atari is probably that's her demographic. She definitely was playing with Atari. Anyway, y'all, we've been up here for 2 hours, way longer than we need to. Eileen got to get to bed so he can wake up at 5 a.m. And I got to get to bed because we said we were gonna go to the gym at 8:30. I'm going to try to do that. I really want to get to the gym, so we're gonna make it happen. So anyway, man, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you keep sharing the videos. Thank y'all so much. And let me know in the DM, y'all, if any type of video suggestions you want me to do. We got merch coming soon. So when we do, I definitely want y'all to go get y'all some Stay in Your Lane insurance merch. Holla at us, holla at us. And as always, I'm Top Rope Zeus. Live your dreams, not your reality. All right. Peace. See y'all next Wednesday. All right.